same page. So far, the only evidence of human activity on the island goes from around 800 AD. Ancient Polynesians landed here, made it their home, and started creating Moai statues and positioning them on rock-built platforms called ahus, which also doubled as tombs as they found human remains inside. They've carbon dated the remains that have been found and carbon dated deep down around the ahus, looking for levels of human activity, and the oldest date that they have got is around 800 AD. The history of the Rapa Nui people is entirely oral. They did have a written language called the Ronga Ronga, but only a small fraction of it still exists, and nobody can translate it. It is a completely lost language, so until we can translate what little bit of Ronga Ronga we have to rely on the oral stories, myths, and traditions from the Rapa Nui people. Originally, there were 7 tribes or 7 factions of the Rapa Nui people on arrival. Each took a separate area of the island. The 7 tribes then split into a further 18 over the centuries, and there was a lot of political issues, fights and wars between the different clans. Somehow, this didn't have an effect on their ability to work together to make nearly 1,000 Moai statues, though. In 1722, Dutch explorers discovered the island, and then a series of awful events occurred, with the Europeans coming, pillaging the island of all its indigenous stonework, and the Rapa Nui people were struck down with diseases because they had isolated immune systems. They just couldn't handle the bugs and flu from the invaders. They were also kidnapped and sold into slavery in the 1800s. So, how old are the Moai? They excavated a few of the massive Moai that were still in situ at the Moai factory at the quarry, and they found a carbon dating of around 1200 AD at the lowest levels. There are lots of different types and sizes of Moai. Each Moai is unique in size and features. So what's the purpose of the Moai? So according to oral Rapa Nui tradition, they represent an ancestor, and they act as a conduit for mana, literally an energy source that's spoken about like it had a physical effect in our perceived reality.